Recently, we've seen the news where a few guys, made millions of dollars just by investing small amounts, like $100 or $1,000 into a Memecoin, and it went up massively, and they became millionaires in a few days. In fact, there are many new coins that are reaching insane numbers, like this one right here at 3000x. That's just excessively good. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can maybe predict the next one, a few strategies that you can choose to do if you embark on this journey towards finding your next profitable meme coin or a coin that goes up in value by 1000x or more. We are going to review a few strategies and you can choose and execute them on your own. But remember that nobody can predict a coin that is going to go up this big, because there's a lot of manipulation. There's guys with a lot of money, hedge funds, VCs, that simply decide which coins are going to go up because they put millions behind them and they leave when everybody is enjoying their profits. So with that said, let's go into the video. So here is a coin called Hemule. This one went up by 3500x. Now you can see that it was a very sharp increase in value. That was about, let me see, a few days worth of growth, and then it dropped and it continued to drop until the price we got recently. So when it comes to these coins, you want to get in here early, maybe at the first pullback, and exit as soon as you get 1000x or 100x or whatever you choose. So how do you identify tokens like this? Well, let me first go through a few of them. This one is called Kronos. It's one on Arbitrum, and this one keeps going up. It did 1000x and is still at 1000x 400. This one bob 2000x on Arbitrum, and it went down. Now it's only 200x, 800 followers. This one 2000x. This one is on Ethereum, Mind, and Hemule. Now these other ones, they've also made 1000x and they went to zero. These were scam coins. I don't know what they did exactly, but I guess they unlocked liquidity and sold all of the tokens, or they simply had some system to sell all the tokens and rug everybody one. And this one, again, it went up massively for a while and then boom, it went down. These are scam coins, and these are designed to go up in value while extracting profits from all the real investors. So how do you get in early for coins like this? Well, first strategy is to identify who are the buyers. You go to the buyers section, you figure out when this token was released. In this case, it's December 20 at 8 p.m. You go to buyers here on DexView and go to here when the coin was released until whenever I choose. And you can see the buyers here. You simply open each one of them and simply identify their movements. You keep track of these guys because these are the ones that bought early. You maybe set up a watcher. You can access, you create an account and set up a notification when they make a trade. But normally these are accounts that have been created from scratch because they don't want to be tracked by others. Another sign, so that's what the first strategy is. Figure out who are the first buyers, keep track of those, and see if they participate in future tokens and see which tokens they participate in, so you get a confluence that says, okay, this token is likely to go up. Another sign is that they use, like you've seen here, accounts that are new, meaning 12 transactions. This account was created 5 days ago, which means someone doesn't want to be tracked by others. So if you see a bunch of accounts, new accounts buying a token, and they are putting decent profits, 0.45, that's about $1,000. If I put in decent money into the project, into the coin, that means there's someone there's a VC or hedge fund behind it that wants to increase the value of the coin. You see, let's say 10 new accounts that each of them are buying. That could be a sign that we are facing a 1000x runner. It's likely because, like I said, VCs and accounts, that people that move the markets, they don't want to be tracked, and they create new accounts. So if you see a bunch of new accounts, each of them buying, there is likelihood that we are in front of 1000x, a project that will do it on 1000x. Now, another strategy is to join a bunch of groups on Telegram, on Twitter. There are a ton of private communities where you have to pay to join, and they do calls, they recommend coins to buy. It's not like a pump and dump group. They just recommend coins, and they have like insider knowledge. They are connected influencers. So the next strategy is to simply watch the wallets of the influencers, figure out who are the detect the wallets of the influencers and watch where they are being used. So let's say there is 100 crypto influencers on Solana. All of them, or maybe 50 of them, are buying a specific coin. You want to pay attention to that coin because they are about to increase in value, because their influence moves the market from all of the investors that are watching them. Still with me? I hope so. So yeah, those are the strategies. You follow a bunch of private communities where you have to pay to join. These are the best ones. Now, I'm not saying any community. You have to do your due diligence and figure out which ones are actually making a profit. 2 is identify wallets of influencers, calls, and people that move the markets, because you can see which tokens they are buying before they tell you about it. And that is a sign that a coin is going to increase in value because of their influence on all the people that come after them. 3 is detect, well, watch out who are the early buyers on a particular coin. You gotta look for new accounts, because if there are many new accounts and all of them are buying, that means there is someone, a group of individuals or someone that doesn't want to be tracked behind the project, and for a good reason, because they are likely pushing the price up. So if you see a bunch of new accounts, that's a good sign, and all of them are buying, that's a good sign for a coin. Another 4th strategy is to simply detect the early buyers of a coin that has done very well, like in this one. Go to the when the coin was released, detect the first buyers and keep track of those wallets for new coins that are being released. That way you can identify the next 1000x coin by having a bunch of data points coming together and seeing where the attention is going to go next. A token that did an 100x, not 1000 but 100x. The coin is called Grok. Another strategy that you can do to identify winners is to go to Pinkcell and look for whitelist pre-sales. These ones are limited to specific users. You usually have to buy an NFT or complete some steps. That's a good sign, especially if the pool is completed, meaning they sold out everything. Because that means if there's an expense and they completed that expense, they have some budget, they have some money to move the project. And if they have a previous track record like these guys, then you can be sure that this project will do well. I almost bought this one, but I missed it before it was released. As you can see, this one did 100x. That's a very good number. If you put 1 ether, you get 100 ether if you buy it, if you sell at the top. But yeah, those are the strategies. In short, you want to look for pre-sales that have a wide list. In short, you want to look for pre-sales that have a wide list where the founders have a previous track record of successes. You want to look for tokens that are being purchased by a bunch of new accounts. You'll want to keep track of the accounts that are buying winners see where they are interacting next. You want to track the influencers, their wallets, to see where they are moving their money to increase the chances of you finding a gem. And ultimately join a paid community or multiple paid communities where they simply snipe tokens and buy tokens that are worth your time. So those are the strategies. Hope you learned something, and make sure to leave a comment letting me know if you find this content useful and what strategy you would like to implement yourself. For all of this, you need some coding skills so that you can do this automatically. You don't want to do this manually because it takes a while to keep track of so many wallets. So I may develop something, let me know, and make sure to subscribe. Bye.